Hello, my name is Chrissy Walks and welcome to my channel. So today I'm switching it up a little bit and we are going to actually talk about my hair journey in general, my locks, natural hair journey, all of that. So as you can see, I currently have locks. I am 2 years and 7 months in, close to 8 months, but who's counting? But yes, and honestly I've been loving the ride through and through with my locks. Obviously had some complications, who hasn't in any type of journey, but yeah, so I'm gonna take you all the way back and then fast forward to today. So first and foremost, like any black girl, my mom permed my hair. It made it a lot more easier, and it was one of those where I actually begged my mom to perm my hair, because even though I liked getting my hair done, I wanted it to be a little bit easier, and the look of permed hair personally back then looked better to me. And later on I actually learned how to touch up my regrowth myself, and I would perm my own hair, and I think that lasted up until I'll say grade 8. Look, I don't know why I just lied to y'all. This picture right here is from 2015 and I graduated high school in 2014. So I've been perming my hair all the way through from elementary school to high school, out of high school. So yeah, let's just hear me out for a second. But mind you, my hair was permed in high school or so, and then I just cold turkey, just stopped. I didn't cut off any of the hair, but I just stopped. Moving on to high school is when I started to really learn how to do my own hair, and I would basically just do either one of the two styles. I would have like a little braid right here going to the back, maybe two going to the back, and a little sock bun. That's what I'll do. Even throughout high school, I know for sure I got weave done here and there, and I got some braids that my mom thankfully paid for, but that's basically high school. Now, leaving high school, I did have a job. I was working at McDonald's, so now it was my job to pay for all my hairstyles if I were to get it done. And I used to go to Sheridan Mall, and there's this lady there that used to do mine and my mom's hair. And honestly, after a while, that got so expensive. Like, it was like $70, then $90, then $100. And I remember the last time I went there, it was $150. And I know that doesn't sound too expensive now to get like simple braids, but back then in 2017, that was expensive, for me at least. If you had the money, good on you. After when I realized it was getting really expensive, I started to really dig down and experiment on my own hair. And I mean, I did crochet installs, I did weave installs, I did all types of braids with extensions, and I mean cornrows, like cornrows with extensions, cornrows with my natural hair. I'll do braids, single braids with extensions. So much things. I just, tried to figure it out on my own, watch YouTube videos, and I started to do it. And honestly, I love that time. But afterwards, I did something really funny. And I think that I always had a thought of starting locks. And this day I was just like, you know what? I'm going to cut off my hair anyways. So what I did, I actually permed the hair that I had, and I did like a weave install. So I permed just my leave out and the edges, and I did a weave install. It was like this really nice reddish burgundy hair. Loved it. It was obviously fake, synthetic, but in any case, I loved it. Rocked it for a minute, and then after, when I took that out, I went over to the barbershop across my house and they did my big chop. I did my big chop in 2018 and never looked back. Okay, go.
We'll start where you want to cut it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah! That's good.
Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. You're gonna keep it up there?
I don't know if you want to keep it.
Nah, I don't still. That's
all
trash.
Right.
That's trash. It's trash. Look around. Oh my god. Okay. And I was feeling myself, honestly. I did have like a little weird bump, indent in the back of my head that I realized. But in any case, I feel like I have a good head shape. Or had one. My face is kind of more rounded out now, but I definitely had a really good head shape for a shaved head. And I probably shaved it maybe 3 or 4 times until I started to really let it grow. I just let the thing grow out, and I let it grow out for a while before I started to do more hairstyles. So I started to do braids again and all those styles that I loved, and then I just decided today's the day, April 14th 2021. I decided to lock my own hair. It looked terrible. First and foremost, it looked really bad. I'm gonna count how much locks I have because I want to take up my hair, so I will give you a count later on in the video. But I started my locks by myself with like 2 mirrors. Late at night, I washed and deep conditioned my hair and then got right to it. I used the Jamaican mango and lime locking gel to start my locks, and I just got it right going. And yeah, it kind of looked terrible. So what I ended up doing was I think it was a month. So I retwisted my hair throughout that month, and a month after I ended up going to a hair salon to get it retwisted, like properly retwisted. And honestly, loved it. I went to Nanny's Natural Hair Studio. Janet, she's the owner of that salon, and I love her to death. We always have good conversation when I get my hair done by her, especially. There's other ladies that do hair there too, but she's my favorite. So she washed and she retwisted my hair, and I think she like fixed some of the parts and it was looking good. I was doing like little styles here and there. I was washing it, retwisting it on my own afterwards, and it was like it will really fluff up, but then like, you know, palm rolling. I really love doing the palm rolling technique over interlocking. I think I only interlocked it once, and that was when I went back to her. I went back to 90s and she interlocked it for me. And now there's 2 reasons why I got it interlocked that time. Like I think it was like in July. This time it was in July when I went there. And she interlocked it, one, because I was doing a lot of workouts and I was sweating out my hair a lot. So interlocking helps keep in that retwist for a little bit longer. And then 2, I put lock extensions in my hair and I wanted it to be as neat as possible. So I got it interlocked again in July that same year and loved it. Loved the extensions that I did as well, but then I took that out, and from then on out I was really just retwisting my hair every 6 weeks, a month to 6 weeks, and I was just finding little styles. I'll put it like 2 cornrows back, I'll do little buns on my head, just anything that I'll do, 2-stranded twists as well. So I did that for that year, and the next year of my loc journey, I really wanted to experiment with color, but I was too pussy. I was too scared to like do anything with my locks. So I didn't do anything up until December of 2022. That's when I decided to color my hair. And it was honestly a trial and error. You think I went to hair school, I would know what I was doing, but girl, that coloring class, I barely paid attention to, clearly, because I wanted purple and it turned red. I wanted purple and then it turned blue. And then I figured it all out and I got purple finally. So I got it purple just in time for my 2-year lockiversary, and I went to this Toronto loctician, Eyes Lock It Down. I'll put her in the description, her Instagram. She literally slayed my hair. She really did. It was really good, better than how I can ever get it myself. It was so nice. Love the style. Could have made me cry, for real. And I honestly wore that as long as I possibly can before I had to take it out. And then again, I was just doing the 2-stranded twist and everything. Even for my birthday, I went somewhere to get it done. Honestly, it wasn't as good as the first girl, so I'm not even gonna plug her. But yeah, I've been dyeing it purple ever since, and I even need a little dye job right now. But yeah, I've been loving my hair ever since. Again, on that same schedule, every 4 weeks to 6 weeks I will retwist my hair, either do it myself, or if I'm too lazy, I'll go to Nanny's hair studio to get it done. Janet actually did this style on me a few weeks back, and yeah, that's my little story. For the most part, I will do, if I'm doing my own hair, I'll do like a little 2-strand twist or a little bun style, but as for right now, that's where I'm at. I do want to take you guys a little bit back and tell you my little issue that I had with one of my locks, and I'm going to show you at the end of the video as well when I take it out. But I had this little issue, and this is because before, when I was doing my hair, I was doing it way too frequently and way too tight. And when I was doing my own hair, this is nobody else's fault, I would pull it tight and just not care. And it went to the point where, again, that happened, and I literally had to cut off my lock and start all over because it was, the way it was thinning out was too bad. So it's this smaller lock now, started it over, and yeah, it's coming along strong. I haven't been doing my hair as often as before, and if I am doing my hair often, I don't do it tight so that those things can be prevented. So I got the scissors. I'm going to be taking out my hairstyle. Alright, so I finished taking out my hair, and I also counted as I was going, and I have a total of 108 locks. So that's very exciting. This is actually the longest, look at this long one I have. This is the longest my hair has ever been throughout my whole life. All throughout my perm days, all throughout high school, my natural era, when I was doing braids myself, no matter what, this is literally the longest my hair has ever been. And I'm very excited for that. I'm really excited for it to reach so far down my back. I cannot wait. I have hair all over me. Thank you for watching this video all through to the end. I do have a lot more ideas in terms of my locks to do for you. I can retwist my hair, show you guys how I retwist my hair, do different styles, even color my hair, wash and condition. I can show you guys how I detox, how I wash, all of that for you guys. Please make sure you send me different suggestions for my lock videos down in the comment section below, and make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and please turn on your post notifications because I'll be posting really soon. Bye!